This is it, everyone. This is the finale of Contra, and there's really not terribly much left. We're about halfway through with stage 5, and you're going to see the bosses. So, once again, this is pretty much a landmark for handhelds at the time, even though everything has surpassed this game. And, don't just stick to Nintendo machines either. I mean, there's a PlayStation 2 game that's supposed to be super hard. There's Game Boy Advance. There's the Sega Genesis. So there's tons more in this series. But once again, I wouldn't buy a video game machine just for this game either. So you've got to be able to find other games. But this is definitely one you can play with friends just to screw around. But I still wouldn't recommend it because it's too hardcore. It's best just to watch people like me play this game who can use cheats to do it because, I don't know how most of you guys would get past this part. Or let alone get to stage 5. But, so yeah, as this is the first Contra game I've ever beaten, or at least, technically beaten. I really don't know what to expect from this series. I find myself just wanting to invest more time in it, but I know it's just simply a video game. So, obviously there's been apocalyptic type series before, but, there's just nothing where you just go and shoot everything. That's the whole concept. It's just like Duke Nukem. All you're doing is use your gun 90% of the time. The other 10% you're probably jumping. But so this whole, it's a brilliant pick up and play game, but I just you know what I'm gonna say. So this is about a game that you could watch one day. You had a exhausting day or whatever. This is something that you could probably fuck with for good 30 minutes, because this entire Let's Play is probably going to take you like 25 minutes to watch. This is the final boss. So, keep that in mind. Eventually, at some point, I'm going to do Metroid as well, but, this is it. So, but I've also been liking books, so that's more shit that I'm getting ready to get into, is just the concept of books a little bit. There's not really much dialogue to this game, so I think they assume that most of you guys are impatient. It's weird when the video game assumes you're impatient, because that usually cuts through getting to, you don't get to know something as well if that's the case, and that's kind of what this game has done, despite it being 24 years old. But here we have the credits, so you get to know some of the things that were made. You get to listen to it in all its, 4 soundbite glory or whatever it is. Pokemon does the same thing. But at least the melodies have some form of orchestration, like, it doesn't just sound like it's plodding along. But luckily, if you did like this game, there is a sequel. They made a Game Boy version of the Alien Wars, and I may end up doing it just because I like the Contra series and I actually like talking you guys through it. So of course, as time progresses, I might buy a Genesis and do some of those games and stuff. I might even do the PlayStation ones, you never know. But the series, chances are you're gonna like shooting people. That's just a knee-jerk response. Most people like to unload upon something, so take that whatever way you want. But yeah. it's pretty much good to go. You've got a pocket adventure. It's just like Castlevania. You know, I've watched the Castlevania Let's Plays get done. They are a bunch of fucking cow shit, really. I mean, that's yet another series that you have to be a pro to even consider. Alright, that's it.